I tell you, when it comes to love, I think I know it more than anyone else. When I met this man, I was so stung, I couldn't eat if I didn't see him. I couldn't think if he didn't call me. I was just in another level. Ask me about love, and I will tell you, it's some sort of a sickness. Because I was sick. So much love was filled in this heart, I didn't know whether I was coming or going. But you know, when the reality struck home, and I learned that love is not just about how I feel, how my heart is beating. I tell you, my body was on what you call electricity. I mean, it was like a switch had just been pressed.
I used to tell her, I think you need to control it. You need to reduce this love. It's too much. So she wouldn't understand, but it was too much. I couldn't even hold it. So I used to tell her, please, reduce your love.
Have you ever loved someone that tells you, you are suffocating? Cut it out, cut it out. This is too much. And that was me. The more he said I should cut it out, the more I gave. Because I thought the more I give, the more he's going to love me. But the more I pushed him away. And I wonder, what is this thing about love? A lot of people have spoken about this subject of love. I'm reminded of Solomon that talked about the things that amaze him the most. And one of the things that amazed him that he could not be able to explain or understand was about a man and a maiden. Lucy, you would be able to tell that story really good, wouldn't you? Because a man and a woman in love is something that nobody can explain. It's mysterious. When I took this man home and my mother gave him that look, I mean, you see his hair finish, not so much. He had an afro this size, a big one. He had jewelry all over. And he had bell bottoms this big. And he walked with that, what do you call it? A jug. And he came on to my house and my mother said, you must be crazy. He didn't shave his beard. My God, my father was one office manager, so he had to go clean. And I brought this man home who don't shave a beard. So she said to me, have you gone the whole of Nairobi? And this is the only man you can bring? Surely you can do better. So I can understand Solomon because he truly had seen a lot of things, but there was one thing that he could not understand, is the love between a man and a woman. So understanding the language of love, I'm coming on. There is a philosopher by the name of Scott Park. He's the author of the book, The Road Less Traveled. And he says, one result of the mysterious nature of love is that no one has ever arrived at a satisfactory definition of love. In his view, love is too wide, is too large, is too deep to truly be understood or measured or limited in the framework of words. Yani how you can't measure this love. You can't, and it's different for everybody. Has anyone in this room been in love like I have? Yes. Foolishly? Yes. Have you ever been told, cut it? I mean, you love me too much, you know, you're suffocating me. Can you just leave it a little bit? I wonder how you would react about that. Tell your neighbor, how would you react if somebody said that? I can hear some of you are saying, take a walk.
Yeah, of course.
I can see your, take a walk. Yes. I could have taken a walk.
If you're deeply in love, you can't take a walk.
But guess what? I could have only said goodbye to my life.
Yes.
This man, I mean, look at him. How was I going to walk away?
I know.
How was I going to walk away? I had to have him. And guess what? Even as I had to have him, I mean, girls like tall, dark, handsome men. Yes. So can you imagine what competition I had? Yes. But I won. And you know what? 34 years down the line, he wouldn't want anyone, honey, would you?
Even that time I still wanted her. It's only control I want. I didn't tell her I don't want her. Although I remember when we were getting married, it came so suddenly. And I remember I was asked by my sister, who loved this girl? So I kept asking me, Bob, what's happening? Why aren't you marrying this girl? It's taking too long. So I told her, I've never dreamt, never imagined, never thought about it. But if today God was to come and ask you, you must go to heaven with one person, then I'll take her.
Wow. Relationships are so important that they are the ones that make us significant. Doesn't matter what title you have. Bob can be the vice chair of the Nairobi Securities, he can be the CEO of FAIDA, he can be the president of this country. But guess what? If he's not successful in the home front, it doesn't go well.
So you have to be happy at home to be able to perform. So it is important that we ensure that those things that we think will make us stronger in our relationships, we practice them. Once in a while you get to some challenges, but that will not kill your relationship. The best thing is to know how do you move on from there.
You will never have a relationship where you have a 50-50 in terms of giving and in terms of affection and love. There is someone in the relationship that is going to be giving maybe 90% and receiving only 10%. There is another that might give 40% and receive 60%. Doesn't matter what you're receiving. Truth be told, that you will sow, but you will only reap that which you sow. The reason that this man now doesn't sleep thinking about Jennie is because I sowed. I sowed the love, I sowed the commitment, and because of that, we were able to. So love is more than just a feeling. It makes the world go round, yes, but it must not make you dizzy. Storge is the natural affection. An affection, basically family. It's very familiar in the family. The second love, according to the Greeks, is phileo. And this phileo love is a love of friendship, one that is extended from girlfriend, to workmates, to just your neighbors and everybody else. You love them. But the love that makes the world go round, and the love that I love and I'm passionate about, and the one that made me not eat or sleep and have sleepless nights just dreaming and fantasizing about somebody, is called eros. That is the erotic kind of love, and that is the love that is romantic. And that is the one that when we become of age, then it becomes a stage where we start finding somebody who we can connect with and be able to spend the rest of our life